Hello, this is Rainbow Rising Freedom. Welcome to my YouTube channel. The collective message for today is changes, new identity, and waking up as a brand new you. Something has changed and it can never be the same. It's like shedding old skin. You might be looking at the world with completely different eyes. You might have a new guide or even free new guides. So if you do energy work on a regular basis, your guides have been upgraded. I had a situation right in the new moon. I think it was 2 days ago. It was nighttime actually, and it really scared me to the point that I ended up crying. But there was a situation when I looked at the road and it was empty. Okay, it was nighttime, it was new moon, and then I look right just before turning, and then I look straight again, and there's this massive guy right in front of me, and he was just standing. He wasn't trying to walk, he was just kind of there. The presence was really strong, and at first I just tried to understand the situation I was in, but the day after I realized the symbolism of it with different synchronicities that I had, that it was actually just a hello from the spirit world saying, hey, you have a new guide, a strong, powerful presence here. You're safe. Okay? So that's the message for the new moon. You're safe. Your guide has been upgraded. Okay? There's something new assigned to the scale, to the volume and size of your mission, which is growing alongside of you. And there is someone who will keep you grounded and safe no matter what. Okay? You are blessed. You're back, but you are a new person. Something has been downloaded from the Akashic records that has reprogrammed your mind, your subconscious mind, your past even, so you no longer live in kind of a grudge when it comes to reviewing your past. There's only gratitude. It's like your relationship with your past has changed completely overnight. Like suddenly, instead of pain and turbulence, you remember the wonder and the gifts that you received through a very specific kind of upbringing. So there's something, like there's some seeds that you could have planted, and for a long time it was very hard and there was no result, nothing. And when you're at the verge of giving up, the success pops, right? So you keep on working. The guides say, keep going. And another message that I was getting was, go all in. So there's other readers also that I resonate with that said the same thing today. Go all in. I also heard a quote saying, there's two major mistakes you can make in life. First mistake is to never begin, and second mistake is to not go all the way in. So there's this time to really take your shot, and you get it or you don't. it doesn't really matter. It's about your essence being focused on creating that something. It's more about who you're becoming when you take that step. I hear Oliver Twist, something like that. There is a new power, a bridge of power even, that you will be crossing, and it's enough if you just allow yourself to follow your passion. Just don't block yourself, and that will be enough. Return to your joyfulness, to your childlike essence, and wherever it takes you, like step out of being an adult for a while making this decision and go into your dream. The technical aspects on organizational aspects you can do later, but if you want to choose the direction, do not overthink it, okay? Your heart will be your compass and the mind will execute the plan. That's what I'm getting. Someone needs to sit with their wish and rethink their wish. Maybe the wish has changed. Okay, so there's also an aspect of redefining your desire, because maybe in the process of growth, what you wanted has also grown. Maybe you want something entirely different. Maybe you have different needs right now. Maybe your wish has evolved alongside of you. So you have the freedom to manifest anything you want, and you are free to change the direction if you wish to do so. So there's number 55 that has been showing up, and you are welcome to take your time and clear the water of your mind before taking that next step, okay? I feel like we're encouraged to take less action, but when we do it, it's very precise, okay? So there's a lot of energy saving in this new lifestyle. The goal might be a bit foggy at the moment, but it will clear. And if you've been seeing number 555, there will be an elevation, a really big one. You're entering new heights. It's a new realm, a new timeline, new possibilities where there will be no hurdles to jump over. You will be creating, manifesting instantly, or through just like that by yourself or through other people. And you're also encouraged to see God in everyone, and whenever your wish is being granted through someone, at this time you're encouraged to accept it. So there's definitely exit from the poverty mindset for many. There is luxury even. And this is coming in as justice for something that has been withheld, I feel. But there's a new shock, a positive one, a tower that is coming in as some sort of a truth. This is a gift of the heart, or coming as someone's love language. So, you know, someone who wants to show you feelings, their feelings, that they have feelings for you, they might offer to wash your car, right? And that's the way they show you that they care. So empty the cup. You're encouraged to build bridges with very different people from different backgrounds and different upbringing, and that really takes a lot of stepping back and not judging in the moment, not reacting, not projecting, not expecting what you would normally expect from people who were raised the way you were raised. So that's a very big flex. I think this is a mental flex for many of us. It's a practice right now to stay neutral in situations that normally would trigger us, observe it, and be wise, develop that wisdom, knowing that people come from very different backgrounds, and what they say and how they say it, it's not how we would express ourselves. But it is needed for us to be connected. We don't want to be alone in our caves all day long. The point is to step out with what we have and connect to others, even noticing their behaviors are when someone's behavior, you don't want to just end the connection with someone, but you see that you have to oftentimes take your distance and not really, you kind of have to play the game sometimes. You can't always say 100% what you think. You need to kind of be more diplomatic, I would say, play the game but with best intention, knowing that something that you would consider a regular expression of your beliefs could, hurt someone. So I feel like you're like building new connections in your brain, new neural pathways, literally, by committing to that practice, committing to the practice of being non-judgmental, of emptying your cup from your beliefs while you're around people who are very different to you, and just try to observe and learn as much as you can without being you in this moment, without being you in terms of your beliefs and programming. Well, this is I think an incredible wisdom and knowledge is being poured into you in situations like that, where you just expand and evolve and gain new perspectives on things, even though you might not agree with someone's opinion or reaction. Now you understand where it's coming from, and you become a more evolved person. And that can serve many purposes, like you can help better, you can be more empathetic, more compassionate next time someone behaves like this. So that all becomes part of you now. And I think this is the time where we really commit to evolving, right? Also understanding that discipline can mean freedom to some people. So some people like to flow, and that's freedom to them, and some like their regime, their discipline, and that's freedom to them because that keeps them on a certain level of a hype. I feel like there's an acceleration also, hey, an acceleration and an elevation. Why do we have Seven of Swords here? I feel like someone might want to apologize for sneaky behavior. Offering you things, or there might be some sort of deception behind the gifts that you're being offered. So be careful. You can play it right, but be careful. Know that your mind is not the mind of the person offering you these things. Not many people are healed at the moment, so whenever you are around someone, you know, with best intentions, still you have to keep in mind that they might not be where you are, okay? When it comes to spiritual evolution. Some of you might be facing returns from people who caused you heartbreak, who ghosted you, who played you. So they might want to make you happy again. So leave that to you if you want to let someone back into your life. As some will be getting a second chance, okay? Someone wants to be together forever with someone, so maybe people will be proposing, right? It's summertime, so someone might be getting a long distance contract here in nutrition. Some of us might be guided by the spirit to let something go or someone go and move to calmer waters, move to a place of peace. And that can result in some sort of either spiritual or real contract or even marriage for some. So just because you might choose yourself and decide something better, have faith that there is something better just around the corner. It might actually heighten your vibration so that you like run into someone who maybe made a similar choice and is on the similar vibration, becomes your match basically. So that's good news. So I think someone wants, as we evolve, we might not want to repeat or not want to be around people who refuse to change. We don't want to be the ones who ask someone to change or to correct anyone. But when we feel uncomfortable with someone's repetitive toxicity, the power is in our hands actually to do something about it. So you might be called to do something about it. Choose your happiness. Have faith that you deserve better. There's better things around the corner. And just really live your passion and don't just practice your discernment. Know that some situations are just not worth your energy. Some, just choose your battles. I can hear, choose your battles. Don't fight people you don't want. Channel this energy to create. And we have the Tower again. What is the Tower about? I think there's yeah, so ooh, there's sudden explosion because we have the Tower and we have the Star. So someone's elevating here to the status of the maybe celebrity, even someone who's financially prosperous. There can be an inheritance or some sort of a gift, material gift, a house even. What's the gift? This is a spiritual protection that will manifest in form of some sort of material, like I hear ground, maybe a land or something like that. What is this tower about? So basically, things are accelerating. There is an opportunity here. There's a gift, but there's also, it's like suddenly all these gifts are offered to the world and you're channeling them. So one way or another, whatever you do, or maybe you have multiple talents, I feel that they will just won't take no for an answer. Like your gifts want to be received by the people, and it's almost like you have no no choice here, and you gotta give your gifts to the people. Okay, people are desperate, people are in need, people are in pain, and they really need your presence, whatever you do. This is a creative revolution and evolution for you, absolutely. So no more hiding in the cave. You gotta show your work, you gotta play your music, you gotta dance your dance. Maybe just, if you're an entertainer, just go on stage and see what happens. Maybe things will flow through you and you might be surprised, right? Someone might be meeting someone who's younger, who's very hardworking, very focused on building. Something about number 18. I think this is about, oh yeah, and we've got 8 again. Wow, 8, 8, and 18. Wow, you know what? I feel like this is an explosion of abundance because we have 888. We have the coins here and another coin. It's like, I see these roots of your manifestation. They've been really growing and strengthening and building underground, and on the surface there was boop, just a flower or just a plant, just a leaf, whatever, and not much was seen. But suddenly, like overnight, there's this whole oak tree that's above the surface and nobody knows where it came from, but you do, because it's your energy, it's your manifestation, it's your faith, it's your daily thinking, and it's also angelic help, angelic reassurance that you're needed. You see these wings? Okay, so you might be feeling a little bit shy and intimidated by the role you know you're called to step into, but try to see it this way, like Spirit has faith in you, so why wouldn't you? And we're all humans, we're all flawed, you know, but we all need each other. So there's a spiritual power that you possess, and you're called to really use it, to really be, like, even your presence is already powerful, it's already a gift to the world, but this will suddenly something will explode. Anything else? You might be getting signs from angels, because I feel Archangel Michael, Gabriel, and Raphael. Yes, so there's the truth here, an illumination, some sort of exposure. Something is going to be exposed. So you might have been like looking at someone from the distance who's like half your friend. You kind of know who this person is, the games they play, but you still kind of like them, and now something will be exposed. Some sort of someone's mindset. It might be really obvious that someone's just kind of playing people like pieces in the puzzle. At least they try. They want to play people like this. You see it and you're just looking at this. This is just a total failure to humanity, like using people like that. So you might try to redirect that person on the right path. You might try to correct their thinking. I think they hold you in high regard. They would actually hear you, but you mustn't do that around other people. It should just be one-on-one, so that they don't feel defeated or humiliated. But they could listen to, I don't know, I believe in change, so who knows. But there's number 5 here, so I hear retribution, spiritual retribution. So you're that light that the world needs, and I feel you're taking your position here. And we have the Tower, we have Ace of Pentacles, and we have the 4 of Swords. It's about the spiritual that spiritual growth that suddenly accelerates or suddenly becomes visible to the public. You know, it's been growing in hiding. Whoopee. There's a choice here, or there's a double joy here also. Yeah. I don't know. You watch something grow double as fast as you expected, double as big as you thought it would. You just watch something. It might be someone who's just lurking, and feel they worship you, but they don't deserve you also, okay? Like many people have very low self-esteem. They think they don't deserve to approach you. They feel broken, they feel miserable, and there might be something intimidating by your energy, or maybe by your exotic accent. To some people, you just pop and they don't understand where you came from. So that's interesting. Many people might be intrigued and ask you like questions to understand who you are, where you came from. So like, don't be annoyed when they are a bit, I hear like incompetent doing that. They just want to reach out to you, understand who you are, why you are doing what you're doing, not what you're doing at all. So you're encouraged to maybe even think through beforehand how you want to introduce yourself or tell something about yourself briefly to somebody who never met you before. Like how do you want them to see you? Someone who never met you before. How would you describe yourself very briefly? Who do you want to be? How do you want them to understand you, you know? Because there's no way you can tell them your whole story, right? Okay, so there's an ending of a resting period, and there is a change taking you to some sort of action, success. I see a pumpkin here. So there's prosperity in some kind of communication. Again, the Tower and 10 of Pentacles. So things are changing for the better. It might feel very turbulent though, as the debris of your old self are falling away. So if you're in pain, just keep yourself grounded, drink a lot of water, and do breathing exercises, walk, jog, you know, get tired, but definitely get out of the house, you know, because changes like that, they make us, at least me, feel a little bit spaced out, like I did today. And I really like, I needed time to ground. I needed to just do basic things, you know, and touch objects to feel that I'm here in the body. So sometimes skipping morning workout is not a good idea. This Justice, I hear people say June is Justice, but yes, there's something that will be balanced here. I feel that your higher self has made you go through various experiences so that you can look into all the rooms in your house, like internally in the house of your soul, and really be honest with yourself and balance things out. Like, how do you want to live your life? Because I feel for many of us, it's time to slow down, okay? And yes, I mentioned acceleration. Acceleration in terms of maybe your career, your exposure, your communication with people, but overall, your lifestyle, our lifestyle, I feel we are being called to slow down. Not to buy into that pressure and the race, and understanding what life is and how much time we have. And it's very important to preserve our energy, restore it on a regular basis, and not take as much action as maybe we did before. I hear the truth will be revealed, what's owed to you. Something might be owed to you. Maybe it's from the justice system. It will make you want to leave something behind and never think about it again, knowing how someone treated you, maybe your family members even. So once this story is over, story with the justice system is over, you get what's owed to you. You might decide never want to be part of that family again for some. Something has been hidden from you. Could have been taken for a fool. But you will be compensated for your loss, and I think many of us will be just concentrating on celebrating it. Celebrating it with the right people, with the ones who were there for us when we had nothing. The goal for many of us will be to watch and help other people grow. So that's the purpose here. That's the love for life. That's the love for this world that is being manifested through you, through your kindness towards yourself also. Don't forget that one. Depends on what culture you're from. That can be a real challenge sometimes, to actually give yourself time to nurture yourself. I see a ballet dancer here. Someone might make their dreams come true and start become a ballet dancer, no matter what age. I see restoration of happiness and the sunflowers, and definitely the star, the well, the pool of love. There might also be a very sudden, unexpected gift or offer, or just a reveal from somebody who was holding their feelings. They're an emperor. They are rather regarded. They have difficulties coming forth with their emotions. I see a ram, so that can be in Aries. When you said goodbye, that person has grown. They've grown by missing you. They gain some courage in their emotional life. I feel you are getting safety and stability that you want so much. Because that old stuff is gone now. You have the freedom to do literally anything you want. And it's exciting, and it's also a lot of responsibility how you want to create that. So the power is really in your hands. You're an empress here. Ooh, we've got an empress and an emperor. So there's a beautiful union, a blessed union here. This is your home. I feel like you arrived at a different timeline where you're not expected by the spirit and an alliance. I hear to be a warrior. You actually get the permission from your star troop to have a family, to have a partner. You exit the spiritual Shaolin and you can have a home now. You can really immerse yourself into being human. The quality, you have very high quality connection with that person, your partner. And live your truth. I affirm that I am willing to release the causes and patterns in my consciousness that are creating any negative conditions in my life. That's right, you're the Brahman, you're the creator, right? When we empty the cup, now we're responsible what we fill it with, okay? I release all blame and turn within to seek the truth. This is a beautiful deck, How to Love Yourself by Louise Hay. So live your truth, walk your truth, speak your truth, okay? And open yourself to all good, because it is here available to you and you are worthy of receiving it. I receive life's gifts with joy and pleasure and gratitude. You deserve to receive. Let it sink in. You do deserve to receive. One more card from Mystical Wisdom card deck. Battle of the Blues. Take steps towards positive change. Absolutely. Taking steps towards a positive change here. What a beautiful card. You might take your time as much as you want. Give yourself time to receive clarity, but then take these steps.